Good Monday evening to all. Hope you are doing well. There's a story of a Hasidic Rebbe who comes into the shtibel early in the morning, and before anything else, a person walks over to him and says, "Rebbe, I have an issue. I look at what my neighbor has. I see their success. I see the fact that he has a beautiful wagon. He makes a good parnasa. He earns a nice living. He doesn't have challenges at home. And I feel jealousy. What can I do, Rebbe?" And the Rebbe said, "Listen, it's before Shachris. I did not daven yet. I can't give you a full answer, but what I could say is, Matovu ohalecha Yaakov, mishkenosecha Yisrael." The verse from this week's Parsha, the words that were uttered by Bilam, but were really an expression of what he saw and understood. The words are, "Oh, how good are the tents of Jacob, the dwelling places of Israel." So that's all the Rebbe would say to this individual before the prayer. Before the Rebbe was able to start his own davening, another person walks up and he says, "Rebbe, I have an issue. I see that others around me are achieving more in spirituality. They pray better, they study Torah better, they perform acts of chesed that I simply don't have the ability to do. What am I supposed to feel, Rebbe?" And the Rebbe said, "Listen, I can't give you a full answer now. I'm trying to daven Shachris, but what I could say is, Matovu ohalecha Yaakov, mishkenosecha Yisrael." The same response. After davening, they both come over and they both want clarification. How does that verse relate to their issue? So he turns to the first one and he says, let me tell you that when Bilam saw the tents of the Israelites, and they had the sensitivity that their windows should not be facing into the tents of others, a sensitivity that people should not be looking into other people's houses and tents, he got inspired and he said, "Oh, that is good." And we have to be inspired by it, not to look at what others have, right? When others have success, the Almighty decided that for them, that is good for their spirituality, for their development. Every person is different. Don't look at the tent of others. Look at your own tent and be appreciative of what you have. Matovu alecha Yaakov, your tents are good when you look in, not when you look at what others have. And the second individual, the person who felt he's not so good because others are doing more, he gave the same response. Don't look at the tent of others. If others are accomplishing more, are doing more, every person has their unique mission, right? And never look at yourself as one who is not achieving because others are doing more. They have their mission, you have your own. Look into your own tent, into your own being, to the tools that the Almighty gave you, and do good with it. Be appreciative of what you have, and realize that there are mitzvos that are designated for you, and others have their own mitzvos. Don't look into the tents of others. That is what this Rebbe taught, and obviously a message that is relevant for all of us. Let's look at our tent, be appreciative, figure out in what way we can make a contribution to the Jewish world. And when we do good to the Jewish world, we are doing good for the whole world. It should be a good evening to all. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.